Oh, let's see. Hey, Sarah. Hey, David. I got this make-believe dummy made out of my hate. And when we go toe-to-toe, he's on the losing side of every debate. Yeah, I always win our fights, 'cause he's so thick. I'd like to have a challenge, but he's not that quick. I'm punching at shadows. I'm fighting nothing. No one here but me and my straw man. Shadow boxing. Now the dummy in my head, he reminds me of all of these. Of the dummies out in the world with half-baked ideologies. I don't know them personally, but I know they're out there. Wrong all the time, such hypocrites, they don't care. I'm punching at shadows. I'm fighting nothing. No one here but me and my straw man. Shadow boxing. Get outside your mind, get outside your mind, get outside your mind. Get outside your mind, get outside your mind, get outside your mind. Get outside. Now a voice in the world tells me no way I understand that this dummy in my head is a danger to the good people in this land. And it's not enough to argue, even though I'm always right. He says there's a war coming, and we all must prepare to fight. Punching at shadows. I'm fighting nothing. No one here but me and my straw man. Shadow boxing. Shadow boxing. Shadow boxing. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Jamie and Jamie. And Jamie. Well, if you're leaving early, let me know if there's something you want me to play, and I will get to it. I was going to play some of the new stuff I've been working on. And tomorrow I'm going to be hanging out at the Burren at 4 o'clock for David Wilcox's show, if anybody's in the Boston area. Hey, Michael. I'll be there. I might even get to play a song. Who knows? I've been trying to figure out this song that I wrote. Harmony loves melody, but that's not the chord. Melody loves bass. That's not the chord either. Can't find it. It's terrible. Harmony loves melody. Maybe it's up here. It's closer. It's closer. That's not really it though. It's driving me crazy. Nope. I don't know. Anyway, I've got other ones. I'm full of them. All right. This one, maybe it's the best one of the bunch so far. And I wrote it about, yeah, I like that one too, Sarah, but I can't figure out the damn chords. Right? This is crazy. So I've been writing a song a week, thanks to Carrie Cooper, who put it together, and it's like a challenge. There's a bunch of us writing them, and some really cool songwriting and great performances. Both last round and this round, Alex Shea, I'm knocked out by. He's consistently fantastic. Very light, like beautiful pop song, like writer. Got to check him out. It's on Facebook. It's all happening on Facebook. But actually, it also gets posted. If you look for Real People, Real Songs, you'll find it on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Maybe it's on YouTube. Maybe not. Instagram, certainly. That, echosphere of echoes. But this one I wrote, and I'm doing it without a teleprompter now, just so I can really learn it and get it in my head and also remember the chords. This one is about Jackson Heights, Queens. The prompt was Queen, right? And, me being me, I was like, oh, Queens, how about? And I wrote it about Jackson Heights because my brother just moved. Well, he didn't move there, but he bought a place there because he's been living in LA forever and ever. And they got enough money so they bought a house in LA, and they bought an apartment, small apartment in Jackson Heights. And I never thought much of Jackson Heights, way out in Queens, being a Manhattan person growing up. I went out there and saw it, and I was like immediately at home. Like just, first of all, super diverse population, food, everything, but also it's this combination of old green trees and red brick buildings that I just adore, I think, because I grew up surrounded by those two things. So anyway, I think this one's just called In Jackson Heights. And thank you, David, I will not be silent. Another one I need to continue to learn. It's important. McDougal filled in the marshes that filtered the rain. In the 300 acres he managed to obtain, they built little garden houses for a quiet family life and a bridge to connect them back to the greater high. And now it's a gathering of hands, waving up in the air, down in the lowlands. It's a little green world wrapped in red brick lights in Jackson Heights, in Jackson Heights. And then up rose the suburbs and the folks they call white, went eastbound and westbound for a more bucolic life. And the folks who came after, well, they came from everywhere, like the world saw an opening and just poured into there. Now it's a gathering of hands, waving up in the air, green world, wrapped in red brick lights, in Jackson Heights, in Jackson Heights. There's a word for what it is, and some people want it gone, but there's no place in this world that nobody don't belong. And the more of it they kill, the more it rushes in again, like the water in the marshes beneath the elevated train. And now it's a gathering of hands, waving up in the air, down in the lowlands. It's a little green world, wrapped in red brick lights, in Jackson Heights, in Jackson Heights. And now it's a gathering of hands, waving up in the air, down in the lowlands. It's a little green world, wrapped in red brick lights, in Jackson Heights. Good evening, Michael. It's true, Sarah, that many people, I'm putting your comment up, many people go to Manhattan and Brooklyn, and not Queens. Although, there have been good reasons to go to Queens. Greek restaurants are fantastic there, and the land is cheap enough that there are some very large beer gardens, which are fun to inhabit. There are some in Brooklyn too. I like the one we went, like the ones with like bocce courts and things. Kind of fun. I will not be silent. Let me see if I can. Again, it's like. Oh yeah. It's not this right. It's the wrong capo. Bear with me. I appreciate your patience on this. When I hear the door slam and the distance scream, I will not be silent, I will not be silent. When I wake to a shout from a deep dark dream, I will not be silent, I will not be silent. When my neighbors are in danger, I will not hide, I will not be silent, I will not be silent. I will get in the way, I will take their side. I will not be silent, I will not be silent. I will use my arms, I will use my head, I will use my voice, I will not dread. I will use my feet, I will use my ears, I will use my heart, and I will not fear. When I see the lie, when I see the hate spewing from the social feed, I will not be silent, I will not be silent. When I see the hate coming from the mob obscene, I will not be silent, I will not be silent. When I see someone threatening the small or meek, I will not be silent, I will not be silent. I will get in the way, I will plainly speak. I will not be silent, I will not be silent. I will use my hands, I will use my head, I will use my voice. I will not dread, I will use my eyes, I will use my ears, I will use my heart. I will not fear. If they come for you, then they come for me. We will not be silent, we will not be silent, even if we generally disagree. We will not be silent, we will not be silent. Life is too precious to cower in fear. We will not be silent, we will not be silent. We will get in the way, we will interfere. We will not be silent, we will not be silent. We will use our eyes, we will use our heads, we will use our feet, and we will not dread. We will use our voice, we will use our ears, we will use our hearts, and we will not fear, and we will not fear, and we will not live in fear. I did not mean to imply you were against going to Queens. I will certainly play international. Yes, I did not. Oh my goodness, party for this. This is like this song. Wait, where am I? What happened? This is that's like an incredibly old song. I do maybe partially know it. Let me think about it. It's a cool song, actually. Thank you for props on the shirt. And did I miss any requests? No, I think I'm good. Rise up, you lonely wanderers. Rise up, you hungry people. The hurricane is coming. The land will soon be flooded. The past is dead and over. Rise up now and claim your freedom. You are the sleeping giant. Arise, arise, arise. Do not beg for your salvation from preachers, kings, or masters. The people hold the power. Rise and claim your freedom. The wealthy enjoy services only at your acquiescence. Only while you stay in darkness, arise, arise, arise. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be international. While politicals divide us, they demand their compensation. They should pray we don't refuse them. Rise and claim your freedom. The powerful and wealthy, they are only human beings. On earth we all are equal. Arise, 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 while all of us were dreaming. Stockholders got richer at the expense of all our children. Arise and claim your freedom. They are frightened by our numbers and by our interdependence, and rightfully they should be. Arise, arise, arise. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be international. Do not numb yourself with purchases or vain overconsumption. Do not isolate your spirit. Arise and claim your freedom. Your TV and your radio seek to keep you in your slumber. Step out into the sunlight. Arise, arise, arise. Rise up, you lonely wanderers. Rise up, you hungry people. The hurricane is coming. The land is soon be flooded. The past is dead and over. Rise up now and claim your freedom. You are the sleeping giant. Arise, arise, arise. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be. In the end, freedom will be international. Internations should be much more popular in the current political atmosphere. Yeah, well, it's funny, you know, it's nothing like a little fascism to make you think like, well, hey, maybe there's maybe those other ideas are not so bad. So yeah, so party for myself. Yeah, it's. throwing a party for myself. Starting when I go to sleep. Dreaming of a boat in the middle of a storm, in the middle of the world, howling like a train. The train went through my thoughts like something that got lost, like something I forgot. I'm thinking of a very private thing. Writing a play about the world, with nothing but what I say and do. And when I go to work, and when I come back home, and when I talk to you, and when I'm all alone, it all goes into play. It's never been on stage. Till now. I remember the middle verse. Thinking of a very private thing. I wonder if I have play about the world in my lyrics list here. Give me just a second. I'm curious about that middle verse. P. Play. No, it's not listed here. I need to go back and re-listen, find it out. But I appreciate that. Appreciate that request. It's really cool. So I got a new. Let's see. I've got a new song for this week. Do my best to play it. Remember how to play it, right? No time to learn these. Writing them too fast. Oh. Yeah. Let's see. Something like this. I need to get this up on in front of me so I can read it so I don't screw it up. All right, here we go. I wanna do right, don't get me wrong, but the money's too good. The pressure's too strong. I know what I'm doing. Don't you look at me askance. I can handle myself. It's only one dance. Just one dance with the devil. Just one dance with the devil. Just one dance with the devil. Just one. We circle each other, perpendicular hips. Put our hands together, touching fingertips. His claws come out. He proffers his advance, staying in the small of my back. It's just one dance. Just one dance. Just one dance with the devil. Just one dance with the devil. Just one dance with the devil. Just one. Do not slip into temptation. Stay away from this damnation. Yeah. In a bit, I try to do right. It all went wrong. The pressure's too tight. The money's all gone. I feel the music's winding up. I'm losing my chance to get some back. I need one more dance. One more dance with the devil. One more dance with the devil. One more dance with the devil. Just one. Just one. Just one. Just one. Ernie and Elvis after that one, I think it's a little, I need something in between. Yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry, I like playing these new ones, but definitely, let me honor the fact that you may have listened to some of my recordings and are not necessarily interested only in what I just wrote in the last month. So. Thank you. I like this one. Yeah, it's super simple, but it says a lot, and it's an old theme, right? That's it's Faust and drug addiction, gambling, dealing with, making deals with people you shouldn't be making deals with, let's just say. Dishonorable people. All these songs seem to be fitting a theme today. The new ones and the old ones. This is not the right rhythm. That's what my hands are playing. Maybe it is the right rhythm. I no longer walk down Hate Street. I can't stand to see the signs. It's like all the folks who live there kinda often lost their minds. The trees that grow on Hate Street once were beautiful and green, but now the way is too foreboding. It all seems sinister and mean. But I'm on my way to meet you, and I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. When the signs went up on Hate Street saying not in my front yard, to the people who were moving in, I think they kinda took it hard. See, the folks who live on Hate Street have grown uncharitably cruel, and their neighbors round the corners wish they wouldn't be so foolish. But I'm on my way to meet you, and I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. One that leads down Hate Street. When the homes went up on Hate Street, it went by another name. Of course the neighborhood was different then, and we know neighborhoods will change. So maybe time will turn this all around to a street that's more like Maine, where the neighbors can be neighborly, and we can walk that way again. But until then, I'm on my way to meet you, and I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. Gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. Hey, Scott. Scott is our guest next week, or this week, upcoming week. We'll be recording Scott on my podcast, Funny Not Funny, with Jim and Lionel. And so we're looking forward to that conversation. The one, the episode coming out next, the one that's up currently is about the Hugo Awards with Sarah Elkins and Julia Tenney. And then the one coming up this week is going to be a conversation with David Partikian, who is, his nom de plume is Bartleby the Sailor, who keeps a Substack of interesting book reviews and anecdotes of his life on the sea. So check out funnynotfunny.bigego.com or look for Funny Not Funny with Jim and Lionel, and you will, I think you'll enjoy it. The song now. Yeah. So we have a request for Ernie and Elvis. I may take a pass on Ernie and Elvis this time. I don't know. It doesn't fit currently with the other songs. We'll see where we go. Yeah, that's the right key. I've always been dissatisfied with the chords for some reason. It's kind of good. Just not very artful. But then it does switch. All right, we'll see. This is the way you're walking. This is the way you breathe. This is the air around you. This is the sound of your feet. This is the way you're talking. These are the people you meet, spread out on the path before you, just like every other road that leads to now, 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 now. I got it wrong. That's not the right key. Can't sing in that key. Sorry. This is the way you're walking. This is the way you breathe. This is the air around you. This is the sound of your feet. This is the way you're talking. These are the people you meet, spread out on the path before you, just like every other road that leads to now, 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 now. Now, 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 now. Don't worry about what's behind you. Don't worry about what's ahead. Don't listen to all the rabble. Don't you worry about the things that they said. Listen to your heart that's beating like your body is a bell to ring. Listen to the music playing. Listen to the singer sing. Now, 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 now. wake up like it's every morning, like every time you come to life. You could play the pretty husband or somebody's handsome wife. All the time the clock is ticking, but it isn't such a sinister thing. Not like everything that might deceive you, but not this moment that can never leave you. Now, 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 yeah, I think I could play There Everywhere. And then a couple of others, Depravity and Jumblies. Depravity instead. So I think that is instead of Ernie and Elvis. I think. It's a good song for now. Human beings alike kissing other human beings. Depravity is all around us, to lick and to bite other pretty human beings. Lord, save us all from depravity. And some human beings alike feeling dizzy all the time. Depravity is all around us, so they smoke weeds and flowers, they drink beer and wine. Depravity, depravity, Lord, save us all from depravity. But I just want to feel good. I just want to feel good. Boys who like boys, girls who like girls. Depravity is all around us, and you can't change their minds, so don't even try. Lord, save us all from depravity. Some human beings like to get naked for you. Depravity is all around us. Others prefer another remote point of view. Depravity, depravity, Lord, save us all from depravity. I just want to feel good. I just want to feel good. Some human beings like bending others to their needs. Depravity is all around us. Some will use whips, some will use beads. Lord, save us all from depravity. And thank goodness for the pious who tell us how to behave. Depravity is all around us, with whom we should war and who we should enslave. depravity, humanity, profanity, insanity. Lord, save us all from insanity. Lord, save us all from humanity. Lord, save us all from depravity. Oh. Anything from Utopia Revisited. Utopia Revisited is my latest album, but I'm thinking about doing a solo recording of some kind for a lot of these new songs, because by the end of the year, if I keep going, I'll have 52 songs. And if I don't have recordings of them, I mean, I will have recordings of them, but I think I'd like to put them into collections, and then make those available on the streams. So I need to find a studio that has time for me to go in and record them. Yeah, a good bar song. That would be great if it was a bar song. Yeah. So I do tend to play jumblies every time. I think that's all right, though, right? It's something we like to hear. I might end with that, maybe. I feel a little self-conscious about this opening line. I feel like I'm making fun of genuine people who have mental disabilities, ailments, perhaps. I mean, schizophrenia is a real thing. I think I'm trying to make more of a comment on our somewhat schizophrenic lifestyle because of our devices. But I was approached after a set one time with disapproval after playing this song. So, I don't know. I'm a paranoid schizophrenic with surround sound speakers. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. I hook my cell phone to a megaphone, to my headphone, and I'm still alone. Oh, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. And I'd like to talk to you right now, but it's me on the other line. I'll call you back when the weatherman on the news gives me the sign. And I know you think they're all out to get you, but they're really out to get me. Can't you see? They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, yeah. I'm a conspiracy theorist and an exhibitionist. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. I'm a xenophobic, tapioca-phobe, and a claustrophobic agoraphobe. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. And I'd like to talk to you right now, but it's me on my other mind. I'll call you back when the spaceship lands in 1949. And I know you think they're all out to get you, but they're really out to get me. Can't you see? They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, yeah. I'm a bipedal omnivoric semi-simian, was always mating. They're everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And I'm screwing up the planet and I'm procreating. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. And I'd like to talk to you right now, but it's time to procreate. I'll call you back when my head's bit off, but of course that'll be too late. And I know you think they're all out to get you, but they're really out to get me. Whoopee. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. Slurpees up in the house, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. Yeah. Hey, Countdown. I can sort of play something by Nirvana, indeed. Hey, Jamie, have fun at John Poussette Dark. That sounds great. Oh, that's really cool. I don't know if you're going to like it, though. So, let's see. How do I do it? I think I do it up here. Someone's laughing, kumbaya. Someone's crying, kumbaya. Someone's saying, kumbaya. Someone's playing, kumbaya. Baya, 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 baya. Someone's laughing, kumbaya, Lord. Someone's crying, kumbaya, Lord, someone's praying. Kumbaya, Lord, someone's saying. Kumbaya, Lord, na you. No, it was Addie, Sonny, Abby Yo-Yo, Yoko Ono, Sonny Bono, Bono, whoa. I forget just what it takes, and then I guess it makes me smile. Found it hard, it's hard to find. Oh well, whatever. Kumbaya, baya, 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 baya. Hello, 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 hello. Baya, 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 baya. With the lights out, kumbaya, Lord, here we are now. Kumbaya, Lord, I feel stupid. Kumbaya, Lord, here we are now. Kumbaya, Lord, an albino, an infantino. I don't remember the names that I used to say in this part. A denial, a denial, a denial, a denial, infantino. What were my other requests? Oh yeah, okay, John, please. Oh, I'm actually doing pretty good with. Oh, and then something from. I keep trying to make Spinning work out from the new album. Not that I knew anymore. So Utopia Revisited, I recorded in Iceland. Let me go get a copy. This is the vinyl. Vinyl! Lyrics. And, yeah, I love it. I think it was awesome. I went to Iceland to record it, and I recorded it with my friend Kurt Unala, and this came out great. But we like played with the rhythms and everything so much, it's really hard for me to play solo. But so you just, go to wherever you get streams. In fact, the video for this song is on the YouTube channel for Jim's Big Ego. But the Utopia Revisited was released under my name, Jim Infantino. And probably these next songs will probably be released under my name, Jim Infantino. Because Jim's Big Ego is recording a different album. And they're never going to catch up at the rate that I'm writing at this point. So it's like, yeah. I had this little tape recorder. I used to go to the coffee shop, record people, play it back later. Was that wrong? You spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left me here. Spinning, spinning like an old jazz record, like a wearing blender on a merry-go-round in the galaxy. You spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left me here, spinning. Like a cyclone storming, like a snail shell forming on an orbiting ball in the galaxy. You spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left me here, spinning. On a walk through the woods one day, I heard a bird that sounded just like Charlie Parker. I was amazed. Then I didn't have my recorder with me. So I just sat there and listened. Like an old jazz record, like a wearing blender on a merry-go-round in the galaxy. You spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left. me here, spinning. On the van ride home, I was sad and tired. Then you reached across and grabbed my hand. And all my pain just flew away. And I felt warm. And held. That is environmentally friendly vinyl. As a matter of fact, yes, it's true. It is. I paid extra. It's got the, hold on, where is it? Got the seal. Eco vinyl. Made in the Netherlands. Made of nether. Okay, so I saw the Minecraft film. And it is a wildly popular film with people my kids' age. And I think it was very possibly the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen Plan 9 from outer space. But it was so purposefully the worst movie that it's hard to say if it was bad. How can something be bad when the whole point is to be bad? I'm not sure. I don't know what happened. But I'm resisting the urge to learn Steve's Lava Chicken, the song. So I'm going to go out on this tune. This is lyrics by Edward Lear. We don't get the word lyrics from his name, but we should. And there are other poems of his that I love. Least of which is The Owl and the Pussycat, which is the one everybody knows. But the dong with the luminous nose is great. The Pablo who had no toes. I'll start out with a little bit of what I know from that. The Pablo who had no toes had once as many as we. When somebody said, you may lose them all, he replied, fish fiddle-dee-dee. But his Aunt Joe Bisca made him drink lavender water tinged with pink, for it's a fact the whole world knows. Nothing so good for a Pablo's toes. The Pablo had no toes, swam across the Bristol Channel, but before he did, he wrapped his nose in a piece of scarlet flannel. And the passengering ships who saw them as they went, as he swam, said he's off to fish for his Aunt Joe Bisca's runcible cat with crimson whiskers. But this is another tale, a tale that intersects with that. For the Pablo fell in love with a Jumbly girl, and this is their story. Well, they went to sea in a sieve, they did. In a sieve they went to sea. In spite of all their friends could say, on a winter's morn, on a stormy day, in a sieve they went to sea. In a sieve they went to sea. And as the sieve spun round and round, and everyone cried, you'll all be drowned, they called aloud, our sieve ain't big, but we don't care a button, we don't care a fig, in a sieve we'll go to sea. In a sieve we'll go to sea. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to seeing a sieve, seeing a sieve. Well, they sailed away in a sieve, they did. In a sieve they sailed so fast, with only a beautiful pea green sail tied to a ribbon by way of a veil to a small tobacco pipe mast. To a small tobacco pipe mast. And everyone said who saw them go, oh, won't they soon be upset, you know, because the sky is dark and the voyage is long, and happen what may, it's extremely wrong for a sieve to sail so fast. For a sieve to sail so fast. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to seeing a sieve, seeing a sieve. Well, the water it soon came in, it did. The water it soon came in. So to keep them dry, they wrapped their feet in pinky paper, all folded neat, and they fastened it down with a pin. And they fastened it down with a pin. And they passed the night in a crockery jar, and each of them said how wise we are, though the sky be dark and the voyage be long. Yet never we would think we were rash or wrong, while round in our sieve we spin. Round in our sieve we spin. And all night long they sailed away, and as the sun went down, they whistled and warbled a moony song to the echoing sound of a coppery gong in the shade of the mountains brown. In the shade of the mountains brown. Oh, Timbaloo, how happy we are, for we live in a sieve, in a crockery jar, and all night long on a moonlight pail we sail away on a pea green sail in the shade of the mountains brown. In the shade of the mountains brown. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to seeing a sieve, seeing a sieve. Well, they sailed to the western sea, they did, to a land all covered with trees. They bought an owl and a useful cart, and a pound of rice and a coppery tart, and a hive of silvery bees. And a hive of silvery bees. And they bought a pig and some green jackdaws and a lovely monkey with lollipop paws and 42 bottles of ringbory and no end of Stilton cheese. And in 20 years they all came back, in 20 years or more, and Everyone said how tall they've grown, for they've been to the lakes in the torrible zone and the hills of the Chankly Bore. And the hills of the Chankly Bore. And they drank their health and they gave them a feast of dumplings made with beautiful yeast. And everyone said, if we only live, we too will go to sea in a sieve to the hills of the Chankly Bore. To the hills of the Chankly Bore. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve, yeah, to sea in a sieve. To sea in a sieve. Well, I hope you have excellent Sundays and excellent Saturday evenings, depending on where you are in the world. And I will be back here in 2 weeks, mid-May. Look for it on social media. Sometimes I don't send out a newsletter, and this time I forgot to put it on the website, which I'm sorry about. I will be, however, boy, I didn't make any announcements. So I will be at Porch Fest. This is happening, House of the Bell and Lion, 74 Sycamore Street in Somerville, Mass. So that has been drafted because it just came through, and it will be 3 of the 4 of Jim's Big Ego, minus Jesse Flack, unfortunately. But the rest of us will be entertaining you from Julia's porch. And if you'd like to tip me, you can Venmo me at James-Infantino. I am collecting patrons on Patreon. It really helps to see you there, and I put out things first on Patreon. So if you subscribe for as little as $1 a month, you can get all that stuff. You can also join for free. I think that's it for me. I will see you again in 2 weeks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.